There was this one reel I recently watched and it inspired me and compelled me to make this video. It was a really moving reel to which I could relate to, and I bet most of my fellow teens and even children would relate to. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Mind Over Matter. Today we are diving into a topic which I feel has messed up today's many teenagers and children: the duality of identity and its impact on mental health. Let's jump right into it. Growing up has never been easy, but the challenges faced by today's children and teenagers are very unique. The age old struggle of finding one's identity is now compounded by the need for a dual personality, one with their friends and another with parents. This often creates a clash leading to anxiety and even depression. So, what's causing this clash of identities? It's the cool, carefree persona kids adopt with their friends, talking in slang, sharing memes, and just being themselves. On the flip side, there's a responsible, diligent child they portray with their parents, someone who follows rules, respects authority, and may even crack a few jokes now and then. The problem arises when these two worlds collide, leaving teenagers in a state of internal conflict and sometimes an existential crisis. Imagine this. On one hand, we find teens reveling in laughter and banter with their peers. On the other side, there's a different scene, a more serious and responsible demeanor when interacting with parents. These two contrasting personalities can create a void and does create a void, leaving teenagers feeling lost and confused. Now, let's talk about the real issue: the impact on mental health. Anxiety creeps in when teenagers struggle to reconcile these two identities. They fear judgment from both the sides, questioning who they really are, which literally causes existential crisis. The pressure to conform to societal expectations and parental standards can lead to a sense of isolation and, in some cases, even depression. The picture of being perfect from both sides and to maintain that for a long time can be very hard. For friends, meeting the societal standards of beauty, going to arcades and clubs every weekend to enjoy, maybe sometimes bullying people, not being a nerd and doing some cool stuff. Whereas for families, a child with planned career, focused endeavor, not so many friends, well, some good friends, excellent GPA and extracurricular, and being nice and kind to relatives and family members is called "that's my child." How can we even expect children to be at peace with such a turmoil going on inside them? This is a question for both society and family. Why do we create such a pressure on our children? It's really important for parents and society nowadays to get how hard it is for their kids. First off, just accept them for who they really are. Let them be comfortable around you so they don't feel like they must pretend to be someone else and wear thousand masks to cover their real personality before talking to you. Next, make it easy for them to talk to you. Don't judge and try to see things from their point of view. Lastly, friends should be cool about it too. No one should push others to be something they are not. True friends don't pick you only when it's for their convenience or just because you're cool. Remember, the teenage years are a period of self discovery, and if we put the teens through this pressure, it will leave a lifetime scar on them, which will haunt them forever. It's for us to build support and loving and understanding community. Hey, fellow teens, here's the deal. It's totally cool to be you. Don't stress about fitting into the molds crafted by others or living up to what others expect. Your authentic self is like a superpower that makes you stand out. Embrace your uniqueness and individuality. In a world that often encourages conformity, celebrating what makes you different is a strength. Be proud of who you are and remember that true happiness comes from being true to yourself. Think of it like this: in a band, each instrument has its own sound, making the music awesome, which in bio we call emergent properties. Okay, I'm done. But just like that, embracing your uniqueness makes life more colorful and interesting. Don't hold back, say what's on your mind, go after what you love, and let your inner light shine. You're like the missing piece of a puzzle that makes everything come together. Embrace your quirks, dreams, and all that cool stuff that makes you, well, you. Life's an adventure, and don't fall in this trap of pleasing everyone with a picture perfect personality that they want you to be. In conclusion, the duality of identity can indeed lead to anxiety and depression amongst children and teenagers. It's essential for all families, children, and societies to foster an open communication and understanding to navigate these challenging times together. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other, keep smiling, and this is me, Nivita Suri, signing off.